favourite at Perth Oval. Harding's in front from the side. Starcevic. Bryant behind. Feeds it to Daru. Daru across the ground. In best position to mark East Fremantle. Knocked away from Solon, who goes again after that one. Sockers it off the ground, as does Main Waring. Main Waring tracking the ball out towards the half-back flank and boundary. And I think is happy to see it go out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. No ruckman there at the moment. They're caught on the other side of the ground. Now Starcevic comes herring across. Up he goes. He's got a great spring as Starcevic. Ample time on the ground to do something with the ball. Could have almost got a free kick. And now Starcevic and Wilson getting involved. And Starcevic didn't handle that too well. And now we've got a full-blooded one on in front of the grandstand here. And some of those players being reckless, foolhardy. And not doing very much for their team. A couple of players just threw themselves in there. First it was Wake, and then it was Giannakis, who had no reason to go into the pack as they did. Going in, I think
Gavin Wake's in trouble.
Going in to show the jump is one thing, Eric, but going in like a couple of those players did then is ridiculous.
Yes, I very, very rarely seen any real significance in support of a teammate, really, when players just come in and push and shove and scrag. I don't think there's much respect for football. And
I'd say one thing, if that happened in the outer, several of those players wouldn't have come in as they did.
No, grandstanding a little bit, you're suggesting.
No question. Now I think East Perth are going to get a free kick out of this, are they? Or will it be a bounce?
Well,
I can't find the footy, which is a prerequisite. There it is. Oh. Not by itself.
Well, the umpire's still busy writing. I don't know how many came out badly out of that. I'm absolutely sure Gavin Wake is one that did. But beyond that, I think if he went, I think about 7 or 8 others should have been us.
Throw in on the 50-metre line. Game livening up. Vital game certainly for East Perth this afternoon. Bryant. McCormack will get a free kick, no doubt about that. The umpire was blowing the whistle before McCormack had the ball. They were bearing down on him. McCormack from about 55 metres, long towards the kick-off line. A lot of jostling down there. Thought Ellis should have got a free kick. Wasn't forthcoming. Picking up the ball is Bain. In goes Christie. Scrambles a kick out of defence. Good one, too, as he finds the boundary line in that right-back pocket. With the job to do. 4-4, trailing East Fremantle 9-2. Brennan takes the mark on his chest. Brennan feeds the ball to Wilson. Wilson gets it across to support from Foreman. Foreman is tracked down well by Stevens from behind. This is Rankin. Stevens runs onto him, but Rankin, too agile, gets out of trouble. Rankin boots it towards the half-forward line and peak. In from the side, Daru did well to bring the ball to the ground. Now a chance for Starcevic. Here's the young man involved in the fracas in front of the grandstand. With the ball on the outer side is Allen. Well shepherded by Starcevic. Pops it into Papoto. Papoto beside the centre circle goes long down towards full forward. Stevens in from the side, but the mark is taken by Ellis. Good, strong defensive mark. Breaking it up yet again. Foreman takes the feed. Now he's in trouble. Pops it across the goal face, if you don't mind. Christie gets an unkind bounce. Comes to Otway. That is a gift goal if he's kicked it. It's a behind. He should have done better. 4-5 East Perth, 9-2 East Fremantle.
Well, nobody could ever doubt Otway's courage and tenacity, but really he does waste opportunities. That was an absolute gift, and Otway should have converted without any trouble at all.
Foreman, grandstand side, Solon, spectacular leap taken by Kelly. Kelly long back towards full forward. Stevens with the job to do. Almost the mark. Well, I thought he touched that in front, but the mark is paid to Foreman behind. Optical illusion. Lockyer almost drops it.
I thought Stevens had marked it, to be quite honest.
We're a long way from it. At the back of the grandstand as Solon takes a mark on his chest. Very casually pops it across to Wake at the 15-minute mark of the second quarter. Wake wants to play on. Del Barello goes after him. Steve Green's got the ball in centre field. Chips it across towards Bahagia. Bahagia by hand to Rankin. They've simply got too much skill at the moment, East Fremantle. Having said that, Shane Ellis drops the ball. Diving on top of it, Dennis paddles it out to no one in particular. Rankin is pulled off a kick. Kicks it the wrong way. This is not exactly memorable stuff at the moment as Bahagia comes across the ground, and Wake with courage goes back to take the mark, then plays on. Could have almost been penalised for holding the ball. It comes to Renstead. Renstead goes out wide looking for Ellis. Pekin from the side spoiled his teammate. Feeds the hand pass across to Rankin. Rankin goes down towards full forward. Knocked away by Best down there. Roving the pack, a chance for Rowland. It's all East Fremantle, 3-on-1. And racing goalward is Wilson to put it through. And that makes it very hard for East Perth. East Fremantle 10-2, East Perth 4-5. And it's on again.
Well,
Peter
they don't
Wilson,
like Wilson, do they?
No.
I'll say this, he asked for a lot of what he gets, but I really didn't, well, I must have missed it, but I do believe the original confrontation down here, Dennis, was as a result of...
an indiscretion.
Well, something that Wilson may have done before we saw the subsequent results, but he seemed to be pretty plain sailing there, ran an open goal and kicked the goal. You can't hate a man for that, can you?
No, here it goes again.
That'll be it. Nice little slick hand pass, used his pace, he's got plenty of that. There's nothing wrong with any of that, but Wing took exception to it. And Peter Wilson, as usual, is ready to respond. In fact, he's getting another kick while all that's happening in front of the goals. Now, I believe this would have happened very rarely, but if the goal is kicked, the all-clear given, and an infringement takes place after that, then there will be another kick, and this is the result of it, and Wilson will get another one, and does. Well, I don't know why these Perth supporters are booing, Dennis. To me, that was not an unfair decision by the umpire. It was certainly undisciplined play by Wing. Peter Wilson showed the ball happily to his opponents, the detractors. He kicked a couple of very easy goals for East Fremantle, and East Perth, after a very promising 15 minutes, Dennis, have fallen in one great big heap.
17-minute mark of the second term, and East Fremantle with a double banger to Peter Wilson have